Chapter 4 Introduction to Excel 2016. Sam, can you tell what type of mathematics notebook we used in pre-primary classes?
We had a notebook with squares.
Yes, it is so easy to write numbers and perform calculations in the maths notebook, as the numbers can be written in ones, tens, hundreds, etc.
Tech goals.
Understand what Excel is. Learn about the components of Excel window. Learn about a worksheet and its elements. Learn how to create a new workbook. Save, open, and close a workbook. Also to close Excel. In the same way, it is easier to write data and figures in a table instead of a plain sheet of paper. Excel is used to organize data in the form of rows and columns in a tabular format. This helps us to analyze the data and get meaningful information from it easily and quickly. Excel is an application software which is also known as an electronic spreadsheet. We can define a spreadsheet as a collection of text and numbers that have been organized in rows and columns. We will now read about the features of Excel 2016. Features of Excel 2016. Excel has built-in formulae and functions for calculations and data-related work. You can format the data in many ways to change the look of the spreadsheet. When we change a value at one place in the spreadsheet, the entire spreadsheet is automatically recalculated. We can easily search and replace figures in a spreadsheet with a single command. If some data is in series, it can be quickly filled in the row or column using autofill feature. All data can be easily formatted in charts and graphs with the click of a mouse. Starting Excel. The steps to start Excel 2016 are: click on Start button, Excel. The Excel 2016 Start screen opens. Click on Blank Workbook. A blank Excel worksheet opens. A worksheet is the main work area of Excel. It is a spreadsheet with rows and columns where you can type and store data and perform many operations on the data. An Excel file is called a workbook. It is made up of many worksheets. By default, the name given in a new workbook is Book 1. A new workbook has only one worksheet called Sheet 1. Components of Excel 2016 window. The basic components of Excel 2016 window are given in the screenshot. Let us read about them. Quick Access Toolbar, Title Bar, Column Header, File Tab, Name Box, Active Cell, Row Header, Status Bar, Rows, Columns, Sheet Tab, Ribbon, Formula Bar, Scroll Bar. Title Bar. It is located at the top of the Excel window. It shows the name of the current workbook and the name of the program. The Minimize, Maximize, or Restore Down and Close buttons are located on the right of the title bar. Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access Toolbar contains some of the most frequently used commands like Save, Undo, Redo. Ribbon. It is present just below the title bar. It contains different tabs. The tabs are divided into groups. Groups have commands, tools, and buttons. File tab. It is present on the upper left-hand corner of the ribbon. It contains file handling commands and options such as New, Open, Save, Save As, Print, and Close. Scroll bars. The horizontal scroll bar helps the user to navigate left or right in a worksheet. The vertical scroll bar helps in scrolling to the top or bottom of a worksheet. Status bar. It is present on the lower left-hand part of the Excel window. It tells us about the name of the selected command or status information. The warning messages are also displayed here. View bar. It is located in the lower right side on the status bar. It helps us to view the worksheets in different modes: normal view, page layout view, and page break preview. Zoom control. It is located to the right of the view bar. You can quickly increase or decrease the zoom level of the document by moving the zoom slider. Sheet tabs. They are present at the bottom left side of the Excel window just above the status bar. They tell us about the number of worksheets in a workbook and the active sheet, currently open worksheet. The names of default worksheets are Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3, etc. To add a worksheet, click on the plus sign on the right of the Sheet tab. You can change the name of the worksheet by double-clicking on the tab Name or right-clicking on the tab Name. To switch between open worksheets, click on the tab of the sheet you want to open or click on the right and left arrows. Worksheet. The worksheet is divided into rows and columns. The rows are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4 as indicated by the row headers on the left side of the workspace. The columns are labeled alphabetically as A, B, C, D to Z, double A to AZ, as indicated by the column headers at the top of the workspace. The total number of columns in Excel is 16,384. The total number of rows is 1,48,546. Cells. The rows and columns intersect to form cells. This is the smallest unit in a worksheet and can hold numbers, text, or formula. Each cell has a unique address which is formed by a combination of the column header and row header. Thus, the cell formed by the intersection of column D and row 6 has the address D6. Active cell. As the name suggests, it is the cell that is currently active or selected. It can be recognized by its green outline. You can type data into an active cell only. Name box. It shows the address of the active cell. Formula bar. It displays the contents of the active cell. You can also type or edit data and formulae in the formula bar. Changing the active cell. To change the active cell in a worksheet, you can either use the keyboard or the mouse pointer. Given below are the keys and their functions to change the active cell in a worksheet. Key, function. Enter key moves the active cell down one row. Shift key plus enter key moves the active cell one row up. Shift key plus tab key moves the active cell one column to the left. Tab key moves the active cell one column to the right. Left arrow key moves the active cell one column to the left. Right arrow key moves the active cell one column to the right. Up arrow key moves the active cell one row up. Down arrow key moves the active cell one row down. Control key plus home key moves the active cell to the first cell, that is A1. Control key plus End key moves the active cell to the last used cell on the worksheet. Creating a new workbook. To create a new workbook when the Excel application is already running, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on File tab, New. Step 2. The new pane appears on the Backstage view. Step 3. Click on Blank Workbook or click on the new icon on the Quick Access toolbar. If Excel is not running, open Excel from the Start menu. Click on Blank Workbook to create a new workbook. Keyboard shortcut. The shortcut key to open a new workbook is Ctrl plus N. Entering data. To enter data in a worksheet, do the following. Step 1. Click on the cell where you want to enter the data. Step 2. Start typing your text or numbers. Step 3. Press Enter key. The text or numbers appear in the cell. When you type in Excel, you will see that two buttons become active in the box to the left of the formula bar. These buttons are: the Enter button is used to insert the text. The central button is used to cancel the typing task. This is Insert Function button. Saving a workbook. The steps to save a workbook are given below. Step 1. Click File tab. Step 2. If you are saving the workbook for the first time or saving the workbook you are currently working on, click Save. If you want to save the current workbook with a new name, click Save As. Step 3. The Save As pane appears in the Backstage view. Step 4. Click on This PC or Browse option. Step 5. Navigate to the folder where you want to save your workbook. Step 6. Type a name for your file in the File Name box. Step 7. Click on Save button. TechScoop. The file extension in Excel 2016 is .xlsx. Keyboard shortcut. Press Ctrl plus S or the F12 key to open the Save As dialog box or click on the Save icon on the Quick Access toolbar. Opening a workbook. To open a saved workbook, do the following steps. Step 1. Click File tab. Step 2. Click Open option. Step 3. The Open pane appears in the Backstage view. Step 4. To open a workbook, do any of these. In the recent list, scroll to the name of the workbook you want to open and click. Click this PC option and click on the name of the workbook you want to open. Click Browse option and navigate to the folder where your workbook is saved. The selected workbook opens in the Excel window. Closing a workbook. You can close an open workbook by clicking on the File tab, Close option. This will close the current workbook but not the Excel window. Closing Excel. To close Excel application, click on the Close button on the Type Text Summary. Excel organizes numerical data in the form of rows and columns in a tabular form. Excel is also known as an electronic spreadsheet. A spreadsheet can be defined as text and numbers that have been organized in rows and columns. Excel has built-in formulae and functions and many more tools to present data in a meaningful and attractive way. Excel 2016 window has many components such as title bar, status bar, view bar, sheet tabs, worksheet, rows and columns, cells, name box and formula bar. To change the active cell in a worksheet, either use the keyboard or the mouse pointer. To create a new worksheet, click on File, New. To enter data in a worksheet, click the cell or go to the cell and start typing. To save a workbook, click on File, Save or Save As. To open a workbook, click on File, Open. To close a workbook, click on File, Close. To close Excel window, click on Close button.